You keep saying you're tired, but you've been saying that for months now. And somehow, no matter how much you sleep, the tired doesn't go away. That's not exhaustion. That's something else. And deep down, you already know it. The scary part isn't that you're not okay. The scary part is how good you've gotten at pretending you are. Think about the last time someone asked how you were doing. You didn't even hesitate. I'm fine. Just busy. All good. The words came out before you even checked in with yourself. And maybe that's the problem. You've been on autopilot for so long, you've forgotten what it actually feels like to be honest, even with yourself. Here's what nobody talks about. Not being okay doesn't always look like falling apart. It doesn't look like crying in public or canceling everything. Sometimes not being okay looks like laughing the loudest in the room. It looks like staying productive, staying helpful, staying available for everyone else while quietly running on empty. You show up, you perform, you handle it, and people think, wow, they have it together. But something inside you quietly whispers, if they only knew. Psychology calls this emotional masking. And it doesn't start as a choice. It starts as survival. At some point in your life, you learned that your feelings were too much, too inconvenient, too messy. Maybe someone dismissed you when you opened up. Maybe you watched others struggle and told yourself, I don't have the right to feel this. So your brain adapted. It built a wall, not to keep people out, but to keep the feelings in. And behind that wall, everything you haven't processed is still waiting. Here's the part that will make you stop and think. Emotions don't expire. You can delay them, distract from them, bury them under work, scrolling, busyness, humor. But they don't disappear. They just find other ways out. That's why you snap at people you love over nothing. That's why you feel hollow in moments that should make you happy. That's why you lie awake at 2 a.m. with a mind that won't quiet down even though you're exhausted. Your body is sending you signals. And it has been for a while. There's a moment, and maybe you've had it, where you're sitting alone, finally still, and this wave of something comes over you. Sadness or grief, or this vague heaviness you can't name. And your first instinct is to reach for your phone, to distract, to outrun it. But what if you didn't? What if that feeling is not a breakdown waiting to happen, but a message you've been too afraid to read? The truth is, the version of you that keeps everything together is impressive. But it is also exhausted. And it has been holding the door shut for a very long time on things that just need to be felt, not fixed, not performed for anyone, just felt. You don't need to have a reason that makes sense to others. You don't need to have it worse than someone else to deserve to feel this. Pain isn't a competition, and you are not weak for struggling. You are human, and you've been incredibly strong for a very long time, maybe too long. So here is what being honest can look like. Not a breakdown, not oversharing, just this. One quiet moment where you stop performing, even just for yourself, and say, I'm not okay right now. And that's okay. That admission, that tiny act of honesty, is not weakness. It is the first real breath you've taken in a while. You don't have to fix everything today. You don't have to explain it or justify it or make it make sense. You just have to stop pretending, at least to yourself. Because you deserve more than just getting through the day. You deserve to actually live it. And maybe that starts right here, right now, with you.